Hello everyone, welcome back to this bed we made. Where were we? And what will... Oh, I decided to clean up after all because it doesn't seem to count as completed, so let's do that then. Let's clean this. Even though that doesn't make sense, to me at least. Maybe it does make sense, but like if you want to stay in the hospital, in the hotel, and you left message, do not disturb. You left, and then you came back. What is that? Do you remember seeing this? Yes, so and then you come back and you see that everything is clean and your bed is made. You would be upset, very angry. At least I would be. Anything here? No, nothing. I think we are done here. But that seems what game wants me to do, so that's what I'm doing. Inspect. Oh, didn't see that.
I saw this shade of lipstick in Marcella's room. Does that mean she was here?
Yes, I think that my thoughts are correct.
A lovely shade of lipstick.
About them being modern friends? Sherry brandy. There is still a little bit of sherry inside, so... Sophie, what do we do?
You know the drill, Sophie. Let's sweep and snoop.
So we do continue to sweep. I don't remember which of these I covered, so I will do just the last one. A chest full of secrets. There is an ornate wooden chest sitting in the suitcase on Anne's bed. Something that beautiful must be holding something of value, right? If I can find a key, I can take a look for myself. Characters. We have some other characters. Anne Beaumont. Anne Beaumont is one of two guests staying in room 507, the other being her son Michael. She is a divorcee. Anne's stay at the Clarendon has been a lengthy one, and it shows in her room. Not a lot of guests get as comfortable as she and Michael have. Maybe I'll be able to find out why she came to the Clarendon and why she's yet to leave. And I expect it's expensive. Anytime I've interacted with Anne, she's been incredibly sweet to me. Poor Anne. It doesn't seem like her divorce has been an easy battle or a cheap one. Mr. Beaumont is not a calm individual from what I gather. I'm glad Anne put some distance between them. I just hope she can find a more permanent solution than this. A line from Mr. Beaumont's letter stood out to me. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? Where do you spend your nights, Anne? I don't blame you for spending them anywhere that's not with your husband. But the question remains, where is it that you go? There's a framed picture of a group of girls on Anne's mantel. I'm guessing this is a class picture of Anne's. 11 years later, and she's still beautiful. What do you mean still beautiful? If they were a group of girls, and then it's just 10 years later, what do you mean still? But a little weathered maybe. Come on! Life hasn't been so easy for her after all. That's so... I don't know the word for that, but I hate this when this happens. Michael Beaumont. So Michael is Anne's son. I thought his name was Mitchell this entire time, probably because any time we've interacted he's been either racing down the hallway mid-sentence or taking through a mouthful of sugar-frosted pops. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarendon. Michael's having a hard time dealing with his parents' divorce, which is completely understandable. I remember having a million questions at that age, and no one ever seems to want to tell me the truth. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Oh, Michael, what a heartbreaking possibility to even have to consider. I don't think your mom's love for you is going anywhere, for what it's worth. Our parents are just as new to navigating this relationship as we are. And we have Mr. Beaumont here. Anne's husband for now. Their relationship is not in a good place. It seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. I hope there is nothing behind his threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael have had to hide out in a hotel for a month isn't encouraging. Michael and his father are still in contact. I suppose there is a tiniest bit of relief in knowing that he and his son have a good relationship, but Michael can't possibly have the full picture of his parents' relationship and all of its complexities. And we have some clues here. If we scroll down all the way here. Angry letter, family picture, white cat matchbook. Is that important? Business card notes, college picture, postcard, Michael's letter, school board letter, letter from M, letter from Anne's attorney, Adam or Eve, cat collar. Ah yes, so should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy? She has tasted the forbidden fruit years ago, but what will her family and society as a whole think of her if she returns to a life of sin? Isn't it great sometimes, like realizing that you live in these times, in modern times, not perfect, nowhere close to perfect, but much better than it was. Let's clean this up. Nothing there. I'm looking for a key. And there is no key. I'm confused as to where that key should be. Wait, we need to pick that up. I really don't like doing this. I just don't think it's right. Oh wait, what is that? That is a key.
Aha. Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Ah. I'm regretting now that I cleaned this all up. Can I put cups back? At least. No, I cannot. Ah. I made a mistake. I don't like it at all. Okay. What's done is done. Anything here? Okay, I think that's the only what is left.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere? That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
I have no idea, Sophie. Where did you see it? Not here, right? Oh, right, that totally makes sense. That the woman from room 507 left and didn't use the elevator because she went to rooms with Marcella. That totally makes sense. Where is the key? Oh.
There you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Affair then.
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
So the times are still quite dangerous back then. But it's also it's 58, so maybe it's not too bad. Like I'm thinking ahead. Should it be revealed or should we hide it? Well, I think they are having their affair.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Honestly, privacy sucks in this hotel. I wouldn't have wanted to stay here. So did we leave everything untouched? I need to find candles and plaster. I remember seeing plaster. Here somewhere. Yes? Yes.
This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
So funny, I cannot remember who's Rebecca. I remember Rebecca only from The Witch of Fern Island. Cannot remember any other Rebecca. I remember Wendy. Alright, so here we are. The locker room. Oh wait, there is an arrow actually. This is the locker room. I need to find.
Should be a top priority. And oh, I'd very much like to speak to him, trust me, but I just can't find him. He's nowhere to be found. Gone. Disappeared. I don't know what on earth's going on today. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee this morning? What do you mean? Well, the whole staff's completely off. Not even luggage carts everywhere?
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
Rebecca, and it's open. Candles, candles, candles? Don't see any candles. I see a letter. Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard is adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home, asking for meat for his precious little Terrys. Who feeds dogs? $4 roast beef. I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself. Bobby. Okay.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
That's what I'm looking for. Rebecca, the kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start holding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where is a stash? It's urgent, please. Bobby. Okay, don't remember who's Rebecca. Let me check that. It's probably not important, but I just can't remember and I... Oh, she works in the laundry, okay. You know what, I don't need to read all of this progress notes, so I'm fine. I'm pretty satisfied without knowing everything. Who is that? Beth? What? Why is everything... Oh.
Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room, too? The white cat must be a popular spot.
I absolutely love the logo. The logo is so pretty. So I think that's... I think that Beth into women as well, and this bar is the place for those type of women.
Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
Maybe.
Wait, is this you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken?
Adventure.
Is that a live alligator? I think I'd die on the spot.
Why did Beth leave her locker open? For us to see? Maybe. Maybe she's interested. Let me close this. What are those
It's
pictures?
locked.
I want to see the pictures. Janine, pictures of cats. So I don't see any more open lockers, right? I don't see any keys here. So I will need to check Sophie's thoughts.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Maybe so. You suggest we check up with the Bobby? You didn't want to bother him just recently. Okay, I think I need to check the progress notes after all. Okay, but there is no indication what I should do next, so let's try find Bobby.
Sophie, you're forgetting what you came here for. The candles. Better try to find them before Beth gets here.
Then I need to find Bobby's locker then maybe. I don't like snooping around people's lockers. Here's the one. It's open. Should I try open all of them?
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room. That must be the location of Rebecca's stash.
No kidding, really? Okay. Actually funny. Okay, so this is the laundry room.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Sophie. This is the break room. It's open now.
Are you here to apologize? Apologize? I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
You're such an idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Wait,
What?
I want my mother's ring back.
There. I don't want it anyway.
You fool. Now Jacques is crying. Wonderful. Where is he anyway? Maybe I could, I don't know, try to help him somehow? Some newspapers, all the same, right? This is the menu? No, it is not. Andrew's Book Club. Oh, right. Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602J? Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. Can you imagine? Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I've heard he's here on a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot in that hotel? I hope he does. Imagine, we could meet famous actors like James Dean. So, J is Jacques, S... Oh god, don't remember. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers, because Dean is very much dead. What? James Dean is dead? So J, S and Y. Let me check it. There is no S, and there is no Y. So maybe I don't know them. Where do I find my keys? Someone was playing some cards here.
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
Absolutely. She should start her own fashion line. Imagine.
I don't always get fashion, but these are fun to look at. When half the pages haven't been cut out. Gotta hold on to these tight.
Master key, do not lose. Well, can we take it? Yes.
Don't worry, Gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets.
I miss reading paper journals. I haven't read one in a so while. Oh, I should buy one. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperware back. Susan. Well, we found out who's the S. Still don't know who's the Y. Yvette! Yvette, yes. Okay, I think we are done here now. Oh. To all employees, it has come to my attention that several guests have complained about a member of our staff going through their belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. I feel twice as bad now that I started cleaning that room 507. I'm in trouble. Sophie, I'm sorry. Well, you're in trouble. I'm not in trouble. I'm sorry. Anyone with information regarding the situation should come to my office as soon as possible. I want the person behind this swiftly identified and reprimanded. Should no one come forward within a week, punitive measures will be taken against all of you. I hope that Sophie is not the only one. Bobby, you realize it's the person with the lowest score who wins, right? Oh, that's the card game. Sophie, we are in so much trouble. I have so many things now on top of my screen. Laundry room. Anything here? I don't think that there is any of interest here. Dirty laundry, clean laundry, a large room. I feel bad for Rebecca. She's the only one who works here. Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not a maintenance we need. It's a freaking miracle. That's Eugene. I think that I saw a notification from Steam that I unlocked an award, not an award, maybe award, reward? No, don't remember how they're called in Steam, that basically my actions, I think, prevented Eugene from being fired. I couldn't see that message properly, so I'm not sure. So I assume that the key will be... Oh, I should check the map then. Thanks. A hand-drawn map of what looks like the laundry room annex marks the possible location of Rebecca's stash of candles. Why don't I have the map here? Do I have to look through everywhere now? I didn't take a picture, obviously. Oh!
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one, right?
Well, hopefully
Got a
she's...
candle. Now, what next?
Hopefully she's fine with it. A letter?
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Change title, not catchy enough. In northwesterly direction, screenplay by E.L. Needs more murders. Add Killer Tornado? Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. See if James Stewart is available. Interesting. 214. Paper note with a funny drawing, red lipstick, money, business card, peppermint, cigarette pack. What are all these things? Movie script. And they all crossed out. Is this like lost and found? I don't know. Half erased code. 216? That's 4 to me. Yes, a lost item list. A list of items probably forgotten in guests' pockets. Ah, okay. Okay. Paper note with numbers. We can assume that that's a code for the safe, can't we? Are we done here then? Let's open this one, just in case. Okay, nothing that we can interact with. And the last one is not openable. Alrighty, Sophie, so are we done now? Guess we need to go and see Beth now. She should be. Yes, exactly.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Wait, actually to do it? We need to... What? Can you please repeat? I wasn't paying attention. It's not working for me? Is it supposed to work? Oh,
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
now
Now,
we...
time to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so
Okay.
the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it.
Okay.
Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Where is the... Is this the cup of plaster? I guess so.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
I am so tempted to ask this. But this is so... Let's do it.
Like posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Oh, I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and...
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
Well, I loved it.
I loved it, actually. It was unique, I guess. Artistic?
Yeah. Those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine a few years back. Ziva Rivers was her name. Earth-shattering talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No, we went our separate ways. It's a shame. She really captured me. My essence.
Your essence is to tame alligators?
My essence is to fear nothing.
Yeah, I can tell. I really admire that about you.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping on a potential creep.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Now I want to flirt with her. Will she accept it? I feel so awkward. Maybe we can still find a way.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
It didn't feel like much of flirting. Should we actually end this part here? I didn't expect this game to take this turn. I'm excited. Alrighty, room 507.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Do I actually have to be careful or... Oh no. I don't want to break it, but I'm clumsy. Oh, there is a heart. Look at that. That is so sweet. A stash of letters.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Do I need to solve it? I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. Oh, that's from their school days. That's lovely. I don't really want to go through these letters. I feel
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
it's too personal. I don't want to go through this all. Can I please not do this? The origin of the code.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
What does it mean? I have no idea what it means. I really don't want to read through these letters, so even though this is a game, I'm just giving privacy to these two people. What is Doris Day? I don't understand this. She told something about literation, but I have no idea what it means. And, well, that's it. We need to put all these letters back, I would say. Aha, Anne's riddle. According to one of the letters in the chest, Anne bought Marcella something that needs a 4-letter keys to open. Could that be the keys I found on Marcella's bed in 509? I need to figure out 5-letter words, both related to Anne and Marcella's past. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alternative name will surely take you back. I don't want to read through their letters, but I think that the game wants me to do it. From the first one, take the first two. From the last one, take the last two. Her alliterative name. Not considering I don't understand what it means. Good luck, Nafanik.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Ah, okay. Then the matchbox that I saw. Where did I see it? Maybe I will find it in the clues. Greta. I wasn't looking for the matchbox, I was looking for... Because that was White Cat, but I thought maybe I remembered something differently, but I understand that that was the White Cat and this is the Black Cat and her name is Greta. Here it is.
A cat named Greta. G-R.
Okay, let's put the letters back then, I would say. Let's close this. Can I get the keys back, please? I need to put the key back. I guess we're not done yet. Okay. Okay. 509. First of all, save.
No combination, no entry.
Okay. So it will be Greece. Yes? Maybe it's... Oh, wait a second. It is Greece. Should be. Greta and Doris, Greece. But I cannot... Oh! A typewriter.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella? Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but You deserve some kind of justice. So the symbols I've been deciphering, you invented them back in the day to keep your love secret. That feels really special. I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed. Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Well, that's kind of obvious at this point. But what do we do now?
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Okay.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to. An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Oh, wait, so that's Paul Morgan. Because I don't want to be snooping too much because I feel like I'm breaking the privacy of these fictional characters in the game. I still feel bad about this. I don't want to read through them all, but I realized that that's something about Paul.
Oh, Lindsay's a man. Yeah, I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise.
Wait, who's Lindsay? Ah! Oh, so I understand now. They have this kind of camaraderie between them. Okay. Well, are we done now? Yes.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I feel like I've been playing for too long today. I want to end this part. So after we finish this conversation, I'm ending this. I don't want to ask her to just open it, because that's not what you do with correspondence, not addressed to you. So let's say I wonder what's inside.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Marcella hired him.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
I mean, I flirted once. Let's do it twice.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. but maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
I don't think we are done because somehow we ended up in the police station. But I am ending this part here. Didn't expect that kind of turn in this game. Hopefully it will end somehow acceptably good. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.